Okay, so in this video, we are going to learn about the levels of biological organization, and then we are going. First, let's see that what are the subtopics that we are going to cover in this video. First of all, there will be introduction like what are the levels of biological organization, then the levels itself, then what are those level, what they do, and then there is a very mini teeny tiny quiz for you guys, right? So yeah, moving on. Okay, so levels of biological organization. As you guys can see here in this picture, it is showing you level of biological organization from the lowest level, that is the atom, the atomic or the subatomic level, and then there is this level, the biosphere, that is the highest level of biological organization. This one is the lowest. So why there are biological organization, why there was a need for it? As we know that living thing is composed of highly structured living substance or protoplasm. So in order to understand the various phenomena of life, biologists for their convenience, they study the biological organization at different levels that start from the very basic subatomic level like this one, and then to the atomic particles, the organism itself like this one right here, and then to the community, ecosystem, and then to the biosphere. So let's move on to the level of biological organization. So we will start from the biggest level towards the smaller one in order to have a better and a clear picture, right? So the first one is the biosphere level. As you can see in the picture, आपको पिक्चर में जैसे कि नज़र आ रहा है, ठीक है, यहाँ पे हमें मेरीन लाइफ नज़र आ रही है, ठीक है, यहाँ पे ये जो सारी चीज़ है, दिस होल थिंग जिसमें ये सब कुछ एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, दिस इज बायोस्फीयर. ठीक है, basically what is it? It is a part of earth that is inhabited by living organisms that include both the living and the non-living components or organisms. Then there is ecosystem. As you can see here, like what is here, it is a surrounding that there are living things like these fishes, with the non-living like the rocks and the leaves. So the ecosystem is basically a community together with the living things and with the non-living surroundings, so it together makes the ecosystem. Then the community, this is the community, this one is the community, right? It is like two or more population of the different species when they exist together and they interact together in the same area. This is what community is. It can be simple, it can be complex. Simple communities are the those who are very small in size, जैसे कि हमारे garden में जो small grass है, it's example of a simple community. But what is complex community? Complex communities are those that are very large in size. For example, forest. In forest there are like thousand and thousand and thousand different type of trees and plants and animals. They exist together at the same time at the same place, that commute a community. Then there is population. Population is what? Population is that when member of one species, where as you can see that member of one species, right, inhabiting the same area. इसमें एक ही स्पीशी के लोग एक सेम एरिया में रह रहे हैं. एज यू कैन सी हेयर ऑल आर दी सिमिलर फिशेस दैट आर एग्जिस्टिंग टुगेदर. सो दिस इज एन एग्जांपल ऑफ the population. For example, the number of rats in a field. It can be example number of rats in a field. Another can be number of students in your biology class, right? So this is another example of it. Then there is species, very similar potentially interbreeding organism. Like species is like something that is of the same region, same interbreed, same breeding type, that is the species, right? And then there is a multicellular organism. A multicellular organism is an individual that is composed of many cells, like a human, like a fish, that composed of so many cells, right? So that is what multicellular organism is? It is basically an individual living thing that is composed of many cells. So this is what a multicellular organism is, right? So I think that you might be now familiar with this level, like this is the whole, this is what the biosphere. Then there is a community. Community क्या है? Community वो है जहाँ पे नॉन लिविंग थिंग्स लिविंग थिंग्स के साथ रह रही हैं. देन हमारे पास कम्युनिटी जो है जिसमें टू और मोर पॉपुलेशन ऑफ द डिफरेंट स्पीशीज दे लिव टुगेदर, interact together in the same area. It can be complex, it can be simple. Then there is population. Population हमेशा एक species के जो members हैं वो same area पे रह रहे होते हैं. That is a population. Species potentially interbreeding organism. And what is multicellular organism? An individual living thing that is composed of many cells, right? Then very interesting quiz time. So the first MCQ that I got for you guys today is the levels that include both living and non-living components. What is that? A biosphere, ecosystem, or population? What do you think? I think it is biosphere, क्योंकि biosphere as a whole part of earth है जहाँ पे सारे living organism और non living इकट्ठे रह रहे हैं. ठीक है. इकोसिस्टम जो है वो नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि इसमें जो कम्युनिटी है उसमें सिर्फ नॉन लिविंग सराउंडिंग्स हैं, कंपोनेंट्स नहीं है मतलब. देन देयर इज पॉपुलेशन. पॉपुलेशन की पहली बात ही ये थी कि एक स्पीशी के लोग एक सेम एरिया पे रह रहे होंगे. रिमेंबर द नंबर ऑफ रैट्स, द नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स इन योर क्लास, सो इट डेफिनेटली ये ऑप्शन निकाल देते. देन मेंबर ऑफ वन स्पीशी इनहेबिटिंग द सेम एरिया. What is that? Biosphere, ecosystem and population. As we already discussed that biosphere तो एक हमारा part of earth है जहाँ पे living organism both the living and non living components इकट्ठे रहते हैं. So या ये तो सिर्फ बात ही एक species की कर रहा है. Ecosystem एक बड़ा level है जहाँ पे community इसकी non living surrounding के साथ होती है. तो फिर बीच में कौन सा option रह गया? It's population. So that's it. If you guys got any queries, just comment them below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much.